high school isn't necessarily for everybody. Not everybody really maybe likes the whole model of how we run schools. So one of the neat things about Career Academy is it kind of takes that model, takes the public education model, but it also says, okay, here is a course where you can apply this to your everyday life. This is a course that matters to the choices you're making.
My 16-year-old son is typical. He doesn't really care to get up in the morning and various things like that. By coming down to the grocery store and helping out, he's actually been on a time schedule. And it's been great working with the guys around here because they value the help that he's put into it. And they've given him quite a bit of feedback about this is great. And if you come up tomorrow, we'll teach you how to put up the rafters. And it's given him a purpose.
For the first couple of weeks that we were working over there, there's a young man here in town that helps his dad quite a bit. And he volunteered practically every day. And it was 110 degrees and wasn't very much fun, but he was always there. And throughout and working with the contractors that were working there, they learned that he wanted to be a carpenter and that he'd like to be a contractor on his own someday. And so they kind of took him under their wing. And so they taught him how to use a lot of the tools and encouraged him. And he's to the point now where he literally is looking for jobs that he can contract on his own.
The Career Academy is geared towards kids that like to do the hands-on type stuff. And this gives them an opportunity to try it and see if it's really what they want to do.
From a standpoint of giving these kids experiences where they actually get to work with these animals and understand it, most of them want to go into vet school.
I originally wanted to be a veterinarian. However, shadowing here in the nutrition lab, I found out that I'd rather be a nutritionist rather than a veterinarian.
We've had kids spend thousands of dollars in a college education, and then they get out in 4 years thinking, this is not really what I want to do.
There are multiple pathways to success. For some students, that's going to work after high school because they're not ready for college. For some students, it's going right to a 4-year college. For some, it's a 2-year, or even just a certificate that is an industry credential. Those types of certificates and diplomas help students become more employable and more successful as they pursue their career.
Because not all of them are even interested in getting a 4-year degree. They're looking for something that's not just theory-based. They want to get out there and get their hands dirty, and they want to be able to get involved right away.
Well, I definitely want to do something in a vocation. I'd like to do something along the lines of diesel or welding.
It's truly amazing for them to be able to have this experience, decide that maybe this is the career that I want to pursue that career and work in this area and really have an opportunity to be involved in a job that's a good paying job.
Yeah, I definitely found something I like doing in plumbing, which is kind of weird, but
they're high demand, they're high wage careers.
I'm going into the Ford Asset program, which is sponsored by Ford Motor Company. It's kind of a learn as you go program, which is really great. You learn one part of automotive and then you go and work on that in the dealership and come back and learn some more. I think skills has really helped me understand how I'm going to go about doing all that and learning the skills that it takes to go into my field.
If a student has a passion for wanting to get into a technical career and they need to be able to find the right education to prepare them for that career, and we need to celebrate with them. When they found something that they love to do that gives them joy and that rewards them, they're bound for a successful life.